What's up, everyone? The house has been split and the targets have been picked. We've got so much to talk about, so welcome to your live feed update. Alright folks, now right before we get started, as I am recording this, we are one subscriber away from 17,000 subs, so please hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And also, hit the like button and the bell icon to get notified every single time a brand new upload goes live on the channel. Alright gang, jumping right into the live feed updates. Now last night, if you didn't see the live show, you will not know who the new head of households are. But let's talk about that, because the house has been split in two, for those of you who didn't see the show. Half of the house will live inside and half of the house will live outside. Of course, the outside are totally going to be slumming it at Direfest, and the inside are going to be a big brochella. Kind of cool, actually. I don't know, I like those names. It's definitely less cringe than Festy Bestie. But anyway, we've got our new head of household. In Big Brochella, the main head of household is Michael, so congratulations to Michael. And then in Direfest, we've got Terence, so congratulations to Terence there. But of course, the house has been split into 5 aside. We know it's going to be double eviction next week. 2 people are going to be taken out. So let's talk about that, because now that they're in concentrated groups of 5, your back's up against the wall. There is no place to run, folks. There is no place to run at all. So let's talk about the split. Now, let me read this out. In Big Brochella, we've got Michael, Brittany, Jasmine, Monty, and Taylor. So, let's talk about that, because if Jasmine wins the power of veto on that side, the leftovers have to turn on one another. Over at Direfest, we've got Terence, Alyssa, Joseph, Kyle, and Turner. Terence, I don't think, is going to target Alyssa, meaning that Joseph, Kyle, Turner, the 3 leftovers, 2 of them are probably going to be put on the block, I think. And again, veto's up for play as well. Everything can change, because even at the end of the week, all it takes is one rogue vote to cause a tie, and the head of household has to cast the sole vote. Things are going to be interesting this week. It really is. My condolences to Turner, who isn't going to be a part of voting out Jasmine. Sure, he's going to cry himself to sleep over that, the fact that he can't be in Big Brochella to be one of the people to get her out. But then again, Jasmine could win the POV, and then, like I said, the leftovers have to turn on each other. It's going to be an intricate game of Big Brother this week, and following 2 games at once is going to be fascinating. I'm very, very excited for it. But now that we've revealed both the houses, I'm going to pose this as question of the day, because we did HOHs yesterday. We're going to do targets today. So from Big Brochella, who would you like to be the target? I'll read them out again. It's Brittany, Jasmine, Monty, and Taylor. And from Direfest, who would you like to be the target? Alyssa, Joseph, Kyle, and Turner. Let me know your 2 preferential targets in the comment section below. Okay, let's take a trip on over to Direfest, because it really is looking dire. Terence is literally sat with a showmance, Kyle and Alyssa, and he doesn't even want to split them up. There's a word that's 4 letters long. It starts with D. It's followed up by a U. An M comes next, and it ends with a B. Dumb. Dumb, 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 dumb. Y'all say it with me. Dumb. We've already got Michael and Brittany as a duo that are going to make it to Final 8, because Michael's not going to put Brittany up no matter what. And then you've got Kyle and Alyssa, a showmance, that are going to make it to Final 8, because Terence's dumbass can't put them up. Instead, he's going to target Joseph. Okay, let's break that down on a game level. There is some merit to targeting Joseph, because yes, he's tight with Taylor. He's a comp beast. He hasn't won any comps, but he's strong at comps. He's the typical bro kind of person that will be good at comps. But it makes more logical sense to take out Kyle and Alyssa, right? Because they're a showmance, right? Showmances get to Final 2 frequently. Showmances could often be detrimental, though. There's 2 sides to it, but it's shown with Kyle and Alyssa. I think they are production's favourites, so I think they will be hurtling towards Final 2. very, very quickly. And I just think Terence needs to realise how can you decide I'm going to target Joseph when there's literally a showman's, because this is the equivalent of a final five right now, right? There's five of them in there, and Terence is gone. Yeah, I'm going to keep a showman's around to the final four, right? They don't know how long this twist is going to last. For all they know, it could last for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. And obviously not that long because there's only five of them there. But to even go with the idea of leaving a showman's around, because you know for a fact, right? Say if this twist was to last 2 weeks, Kyle and Alyssa would put Terence up, no question. And take him out. Terence's head really isn't in the game. Targeting the showman's is key. But he, instead, is setting his sights on Joseph. Let me know what y'all think of that one in the comment section below. Heading to Big Brochella now, and we've got Michael, who is obviously thought this one out and he wants to target Jasmine, being the only non-leftovers member in the house. This is going to be an interesting one, right? Because when you've got a situation in any Final Five in Big Brother history, when there's a 4 and a 1, I'm trying to think of an example. We'll look at Big Brother 20. We'll look at Big Brother 20. We'll try and pick that one apart. We've got obviously Casey and Tyler and JC and Angela and Sam. Now, you have to look at a situation in which the 4, Angela, Tyler, Casey and JC to some extent. Of course, JC wasn't in level 6, but he was the closest ally of them. Sam was an ally for a time, but was the furthest one out. So obviously, collective house target becomes Sam at Final 5, right? And you get into a situation in which if that one person wins veto, the whole week goes balls up and it blows up, right? Because the collective house target can no longer be targeted. That's what we've got with Jasmine right now. We've got 4 leftovers and Jasmine. So if Jasmine wins power of veto, which she is capable of doing, she's won head of household before, and as long as it's not a sprinting race, then she should be okay. Then again, though, I have some doubts about her ankle. Maybe she could win a sprinting race, but I think Jasmine is probably going to be evicted this week unless she wins the POV. Part of me wants to see Jasmine win the POV just so things get mixed up a little, but equally, I like Monty and I like Taylor and I like Brittany probably more than Jasmine. It's difficult though. I don't know. There's been some questionable behaviour. I want Taylor to stay. That's my big thing. That I want Taylor to stay. But I do think it's going to be Monty and Jasmine on the block. I think Michael's making Jasmine believe that Monty is the target. But the question is, if Jasmine comes down, he's probably going to put Taylor up because then he can always rely on Brittany's vote as between Brittany and Jasmine. Then it can, at the worst case scenario, go to a tie. Then Michael can cast the sole vote. He's going to trust Brittany's vote more than Taylor's, so I would imagine Taylor is going to go up if one of the nominees comes down. It's crazy. Backs up against the wall in Final 5, folks. Anything can happen. I'd love to know what everybody else thinks. Would you like Jasmine to win the power of veto, or would you like to see her swiftly evicted this week? For me, I would probably say I want her to be evicted. There's, like I say, 2 sides of me. I split game and personal, and I think it would be interesting to see something a bit more exciting happen and see if things shift about. But at the same time, I wouldn't mind seeing Jasmine leave. There's negatives and positives to both sides that you could balance out all day, but that's how things are looking right now, folks. Michael is putting Jasmine and Monty on the block with the pretenses to Jasmine that Monty is the target, when realistically, Jasmine is actually the target. Now, while we don't have a lot to talk about regarding the live feeds today, because, of course, the feeds came back late and there was minimal target talk, really, can we just talk about the episode last night for a moment and kind of how it was a bit of a waste of 2 hours, because Julie was plugging it as this eviction like we've never seen, this eviction episode like we've never seen, and we spent about 70 minutes watching Terence put on stick-on tattoos and Kyle and Alyssa getting it on, and then we had about 15 minutes of the vote to evict and 2 HOHs being crowned in a question comp. They didn't even put the effing teams together on the show. I'm baffled sometimes how out of touch CBS are with the audience. It's like they think we're kids, you know, like we just enjoy watching them press the sound effect board and watch people put tattoos on themselves and scream punkaroo into a mic. We want to see gameplay, we want to see strategy, we want to see what the teams are going to be, for goodness sake. Don't spend 70 minutes on that crap and then do 20 minutes on crowning the HOH and not even putting the teams together. Signing out the show like, you have a moment to think about which teams you want from that, good night. And then it's basically like telling the audience to F off. That annoyed me, that, and I know social media was riled up about that as well, about how it was essentially a waste of 2 hours. I really just wish they would have actually, you know, done a little bit of a segment at the start, and then on you know what's been going on, jump onto the vote to evict pretty quickly, and then spend the last hour doing a big ass HOH comp that's more than a question comp, and splitting the teams as well. That would have been so much better. And then revealing, you know, Direfest and Big Brochella. It was a disappointment that they filled that 2 hours with that. Let's just hope the twist actually lives up to what it's been sold as all week, because I think it's going to be interesting. Like we said, it's something we've never seen before. I'm excited for it. Let's just hope it's better overall than those 2 hours of Big Brother last night. That is all of your live feed updates for today, folks. I thoroughly hope you all enjoyed watching. Please let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section below. And have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Happy Friday. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section below. Who would you like to be targeted from each group, from Big Brochella and Direfest? Are you happy with Michael being head of household? Are you happy with Terence being head of household? Who would you like to win veto? There's just so much to talk about, folks. So let me know all your thoughts in the comment section below. I want to say a huge thank you to everybody as well, because I'm assuming if one more person presses the subscribe button today, we'll hit 17,000 subs, which is amazing. Thank you so much for everybody's continued support so far on this channel. It's came a long way. I've came a long way as well, and I couldn't have done it without y'all. So just sending love to you all, and thank you so much for your kindness. While there is asshole comments every single day, there is abundances of lovely, kind, positive and loving messages that just filter out those horrible ones every single day. So I just appreciate every single last one of you so damn much. So have a wonderful weekend, everybody, and I'll sign it off as I usually do. Make sure that you're staying safe, staying positive, and staying healthy out there, and remember to be kind to one another. But in the meantime, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all of that wonderful stuff. But until your next live feed update, I've been your host, Tom Vasey. Good night.